Hello everybody, this is Dr. Novak, and I did a video on 3 different adapters that you can add to your sink like this one. This is the Aquarium. I did the Python, I did the Hygger, and I did a little test for you to show which one's the fastest. But there was a comment made that, well, you're wasting a lot of water. And what I do is I turn both faucets on to start the siphon, then I turn them off and the siphon keeps going. Someone made a comment that whenever they turn off the water, the siphon stops, and that's absolutely correct. When I siphon my 90-gallon, the siphon will continue because the aquarium is literally higher than the sink here. So the aquarium is a lot higher, so it will continue the siphon. That gives me time to do other stuff like clean filters or whatever with other aquariums and do other things. Multitask, right? Okay, so if your aquarium is not higher than the sink that you are putting it in, the siphon will not siphon. So if I do this and use it for my 90-gallon, the siphon continues. If I use it for the 20-gallon, the antique 20-gallon tank, which you're familiar with, no, it will not siphon. So that's the only downside of one of these. As long as it's in a sink that's lower than the aquarium, the siphon will continue. The next thing is I'm going to show you a little trick that I do. These are nice because you don't need a pump, you don't need a motor. Once the siphon starts, you don't have to suck on the hose and get anything in your mouth. Once the siphon starts, you can just let it continue and set the intake to the level you want. And once the tank reaches that, it stops siphoning, air gets locked in it, and then all you have to do is fill the tank up. It's pretty simple. It also gives you time to multitask, do other chores. But here's another problem I found out with these. They splash, as you can see. Every one of them, all 3 of them that I tested, they splash all over the place. So how do you solve this problem? Well, what I do is I made this piece of plexiglass that you can buy at any hardware store. And you just need to get a piece that will cover your sink. Now, the splashing stays there. Otherwise, it splashes all over your sink and makes a mess. So what I do to start the siphon, I turn on both hot and cold water. It hurries up and sucks the water out of the aquarium, and then I shut them off, and there. As you can see, it's siphoning because the tank is higher than the sink here, and it will keep the siphon going. Okay, that's it with this video. Here's a couple of different mediums that you could use for your anoxic filter. These mediums are sold, I believe, in different countries is where I got them from. But the point of it is they can be a substitute for kitty litter if your country is one of those that have trouble finding kitty litter. And here's 2 products that you can use. Anyhow, that's it for this video. I want to thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, and happy fish keeping.